Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Eva.
As you see, Evan's background is today is the day we say goodbye to the man who revolutionized this industry for the whole 30 years of The Undertaker. Thank you, Undertaker.
Yes.
You've been huge fans, you know, your journey. I know, even though I started a little late, but even though I still watched everything after, you know, you brought us some great, memorable matches.
Yeah.
And yes, today was his last day that he appeared. Is the same day that he debuted of today's pay-per-view of Survivor Series.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
So, although it was an emotional ending, this show was pretty good.
It was good. It was one of the stronger pay-per-views compared to like a lot of the other ones that we've seen this year.
Yeah, although last year was better, but this year...
Yeah. If you want to compare this year to last year, yes. But if you're comparing this pay-per-view to like the rest of 2020, this probably was one of the strongest ones.
Yeah. As rules, we're going to say which show is superior. So every year, just Survivor Series, we're gonna say which show is superior.
Right.
So I saw the kickoff show, and it was only one match. So and everything else is just pretty much, you know, Raw versus SmackDown. So
right, exactly.
So yeah. So I'm gonna talk about the kickoff, and we talk about the main show. First match of the kickoff show was a dual brand battle royal. You know, Raw versus SmackDown, and it's pretty much all the guys that, you know, that haven't wrestled. You know, you got Major Morrison, Rey Mysterio, Dominic. Who else was there?
I think some people from the Herb
Kalisto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cedric Intelligent, Kalisto, and I forgot who else was on it, but it was cool. It was. I forgot. This is somebody. I forgot who else. Chad Gable was in it, and so the match was started, and Ray and Kalisto had that little moment together.
That's cool.
They should have a match together.
They should, because Ray fought Grand Metalik a while back, but he hasn't fought Kalisto yet.
Yeah, they need to, because they had that little exchange back and forth, which is kind of cool.
Right.
But they were eliminated. Well, Kalisto was eliminated by the Hurt Business, which is whatever. And Dolphin and Bobby Roode was on it too. So Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
They were in the match, but it was down to Ray got eliminated, which was sad. And Dominic eliminated John Morrison, which was surprising.
Yeah.
So it was down with Dominic, Chad Gable, and The Miz. And Dominic didn't eliminate The Miz that he thought that he eliminated him. He did the low drop kick thing that his father usually do on the ropes.
Yeah.
So you know the rules that if they can be eliminated under the rope. So.
Right.
So Chad and Dominic were, you know, going back and forth, and Dominic did the 619, and he eliminated Chad Gable, and he thought that he won, and I was like yelling. I said, "No, Miz is still there, and obviously Miz won.
Of course, not shocking.
You know, I was shocking that he didn't do anything later on.
Right.
Cause you know, he has money in the bank.
Yeah.
Bank, right?
Yeah.
But we will talk about that main event.
Yes. Exactly, we will.
The upsetting ending.
It was upsetting, but kind of, I think, was probably the more predictable ending of the match.
It was predictable.
We'll talk about that. I'll tell you why.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna talk about the first match of the pay-per-view, the traditional tag team match. So
the first match of the main show was a traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series tag team match with the men of Team Raw with AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Riddle with Omos, who is AJ's bodyguard apparently, against Team SmackDown, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, Seth Rollins, and Otis. And this match, it was okay. It wasn't like the best Survivor Series tag team match I've seen. If you're gonna compare it to the women's was better. But I will say,
what the hell was that?
I was about to say that. I was like, why did he do that? Why did he sacrifice himself? All of a sudden, he wants to sacrifice him. First, he went from sacrificing other people to now he wants to sacrifice himself. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But anyway, so he was telling Sheamus, do it, do what you need to do. And Sheamus did the bro kick, and Seth was the first one eliminated. And then after that, it was basically one after the other with SmackDown. So
it was
Kevin Owens was after.
And then King Corbin.
Then Otis, and then, well, it was down to 1-on-5. It was Jey Uso against the whole team Raw, and it came down to Jey Uso, and he was facing Riddle, I think it was, and Keith Lee got the blind tag, so Jey Uso didn't notice. Yep. So Jey Uso was gonna go on the top rope, do the splash, and Keith Lee came into the ring, grabbed him, he caught him, turned it into the Spirit Bomb, and Team Raw wins. So,
yep. A clean win for the first time.
A clean sweep, which was like, yeah, it was crazy. So if you want to go overall, so Miz won, so he's part of Raw.
Yeah,
so then
there's
Team
two,
Raw,
yeah, Raw
2-0 so far.
2-0 for them. So it was that match was like, what the hell?
Right. It's like they didn't know what to, like, they just literally destroy Team SmackDown for whatever reason.
Yes, it was a waste.
It was. But I kind of had a feeling because if you're gonna go based on how they were building up both teams on Raw and SmackDown, like Team Raw, they were more strong. Like they were more like,
they got more strong guys. The strong guys on the team. That's what it is.
Yeah,
you got Braun Strowman, you got Keith Lee, and you got Sheamus. Those are the three biggest guys, and of course you got AJ and Riddle, who are like the technical high flyers.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got three big guys compared to SmackDown. The only big guy is Otis.
And King Corbin he's tall.
He's tall, but he's not like big and masculine. And then Kevin Owens, he's big, but he's fast. You know.
Yeah.
And then Seth wanted to take a chance, but nope, he them something.
I really have no idea why he did that. I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Exactly. I guess that's probably why they had it as the first match, just to get it over with, so that we can get to the other good matches of the night.
Yeah, that's the matches. After that, it was. I mean, except for one.
But like the others were definitely highlighted.
Got really better. So
yeah. Exactly.
So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. Next match is Raw vs SmackDown Tag Team Champions with New Day versus the Street Profit. New Day came out and they just announced they're gonna appear on Gears of War, the latest one for the Xbox, the new Xbox game system, as DLC. And they wear their outfits. It was kind of cool. I could sort of thought that Big E is back with them. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of confusing. I was like, but how?
like is it really physically back? Like no, it's back. Like I'm confused. Okay, but it's whatever.
Right.
And then the Street Profit did their promo like they always used to, and you know how they are, the best mic skills and everything.
Yeah.
So once the match hits, that's match of the night.
Yeah, it was like high flying. It was like in your face, like from the starting bell to the finishing bell. It was just like very exciting. It was good.
It was back and forth.
Yeah.
It was like flying, move after move. It was just, it's like it was a lot of close calls. It was just crazy. They Kofi and Xavier did the double finisher on Hawkins. What's his name?
No, Angelo Dawkins.
Dawkins, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he kicked out. I was doing something. I was like, what the?
That's crazy.
It was crazy. It was just crazy, back and forth, flying.
Yeah, it was, and it was like it was crazy because like, you know, Biggie obviously brings like the muscle, but like now that he's not with them anymore, it's like Xavier and Kofi are like, it's basically just another high flying. They're just a high flying tag team now. So so it was definitely a good match. It was like a dream match because
it was a dream match.
Yeah,
but in the end, it was a shocking win.
Yeah, so the Street Profits defeated the New Day, and yeah, crazy. So SmackDown got one finally.
Yeah, they did. They got one, so but it was a good wait. It's a match.
Yeah, they probably should have opened the show with this one. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, they should have. They should have. Either way, like. We knew this match was gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, I knew this match was gonna be one of the best of the night. So
yeah.
So now it's 2-1 if you're keeping score.
Yeah, 2-1. You know,
2 Raw, 1 SmackDown.
Let's talk about the next match that happened.
Next match was obviously champion versus champion, Raw versus SmackDown, with Bobby Lashley against Sami Zayn, and this match definitely was like the comic relief part of the show. I thought that it was going to be like a quick squash match, but they kind of extended it with all of Sammy's like antics and shenanigans. He was trying to like get the rest of the Hurt Business to attack him so that he can get Bobby can get disqualified. And then he tried to be like, "Oh, he tricked me." Was it MVP? Yeah, it was MVP.
Yeah, it's MVP.
He was like trying to like walk back, like try to walk backstage, and then he fell. He fell on his own. And he was like, he tripped me. It's that's a DQ. I'm like, really? It was kind of funny though. I had to laugh. And then it was funny though, because even like Michael Cole was like, really, Sammy? Like, like even though he's part of SmackDown, like Michael Cole was trying to like, he was like not having it. And but yeah, it didn't work because Bobby won. No shocker here, obviously, but yeah. So another win for Raw.
Yeah, and plus it was just two heels against each other. So.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a match that we were like so looking forward to seeing. I mean, yeah, it was. That's why they made it more comedic to like have it be more tolerable to watch. You know, so yeah. But yeah, so
we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. So next match is champion with the champion, women championships with Asuka, Raw Women's Champion, versus Sasha Banks, SmackDown versus Champion. And this match.
I swear, I feel like this is Sasha's redemption tour.
It was.
It's like because
it was. I mean, it was a shocking ending.
Because like here we thought like, okay, this is like their third or fourth time facing each other, and all those other matches, Asuka won all those other matches. So we were like, okay, is it gonna be different? Is it gonna be the same, or is it gonna be different? Are we gonna get a surprise ending? And yes, we did get a surprise ending, but the match itself was good. It was great, back and forth. It was just like, wow. The reversals though, that they have, like with their finish, with their submissions. And like with the pins, like the 1-2, the back and forth of the pins, like the 1-2, 1-2.
Yeah. It was just crazy back and forth, and Sasha reversed the Asuka lock into the pin, and then it was just crazy back and forth. It was like, it was just crazy.
It was crazy, and like like I said, I think this is like Sasha's redemption tour because first, she wins the title from Bayley. Then we were like, okay, is she going to defend it? Because obviously we know she hasn't been successful at defending her title. So she defended it against Bayley. Now is the next task. Can she beat Asuka finally? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
Sasha finally beat Asuka.
Well, technically she pinned Asuka, but this means she used a finisher on Asuka.
Right. She pinned her, yeah.
Yeah, she pinned her.
She didn't make her tap. I don't think they're gonna ever make Asuka tap out.
No,
so it had to be a surprise kind of pin. So But yeah, so she beat her, and I was kind of shocked because I thought somebody was gonna come out and interrupt, but apparently
she did not. Yeah, she did not. But thank God. But
yeah, because she would have ruined a good match. So
well, we will talk about somebody interfering in the later on, but so far there was no interference in the rest of the matches. But this match, it was hands down one of the best singles women's match.
Yeah.
Of this show. So.
Yeah, exactly. So congratulations, Sasha. SmackDown got another win. So
yes, yes, they did.
Yes.
So, and we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
So, keeping on with the theme of women, we have the 5-on-5 Women's Survivor Series Tag Team match with Team Raw, which is Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Lana, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce, against Team SmackDown, which is Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Bayley, and Natalya. And this match, like I said before, better than the men's.
Yes.
So it was crazy. A lot of shockers too, kind of, because first we had first Bayley was the first one eliminated by
Peyton Royce. I was sure that he faked when she pinned Bayley. I was like this.
Exactly. I was like, Peyton Royce? Wow.
That mentioned for the push.
Exactly. Like, that's what it seems like. Because
she pinned Bayley. I was like...
And she was her finisher, too. Not a surprise pin. It was her finisher that she pinned.
Yeah.
So...
It was crazy. And she was not the only one that was eliminated.
Right. So Bayley was the first one. And then... second was Natalya. Natalya was... Well, okay, if you want to go in order, it was Bayley was eliminated by Peyton Royce. Then Peyton Royce was eliminated by Natalya. Then Natalya was eliminated by Lacey Evans. Then Ruby Riott was eliminated by Shayna Baszler. Lacey Evans eliminated by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan eliminated by Nia Jax. So then it was down.
Oh, wait, but before we talk about that, can we talk about what they did to Lana?
Okay, so before, like earlier in the night, it was like the two women's team were like...
she was legal in one point. I think she was attacked. Who she was facing?
She was
Natty, right? She was facing Natty.
Yeah, she was facing Natty, and then she tagged herself. No, Nia tagged her, tagged herself in, and she told her to go outside, stand on the stairs, and don't do anything for the rest of the match.
And she was standing there like a statue.
She did that the whole time. Well, because remember, earlier in the night, when the two teams were strategizing backstage, it was Nia, Shayna, and everybody except Lana. Lana was standing to the side, and Nia was telling the rest of the women, don't tag her in. She's going to stay outside. She doesn't even deserve to be on this team, yada, yada, yada. So the match started, and that's how she told her to stand on the stairs and don't do anything, which she did. So the rest of the match happened. Like we said, all the eliminations happened. And even the part, oh shit, let's talk about that part with the suplex. Outside.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
I was so scared.
When Peyton did it wrong, Bayley, that was crazy.
Because I thought so Bayley went on the top rope. She was like, watch this. She was talking to Lana. She's like, watch this. And so then she was on the top rope. Then Peyton came out of nowhere, did her spinning heel kick while she was on the rope. So I was like, what the hell? And then she suplexed her onto everybody else who was outside the ring. They all fell out. Lana was just standing there like doing nothing, obviously.
She was just standing there. Like a statue, like...
Yeah. So she was listening. She was listening to what Nia told her to do. So she stood there. Okay, so then it was down to Nia, Bianca Belair, and Lana, because obviously Lana wasn't doing anything. So Bianca Belair and Lana. Okay, so before that happened, Shayna was doing the Cure Feeder clutch on Bianca.
Yeah, and then Bianca was she was walking towards the rope, and then that's when she on the rope, and then when the referee was counting to 5. She didn't let go, so she got
disqualified. And she was like, but she passed out. She was trying to argue that she passed out before that, before. So she had no reason to let go.
On the ropes.
Exactly. Yeah. So Shayna was eliminated. Then it was down to the 3. And then Nia and Bianca were going at it outside the ring.
Nia was like she was about to put her in the table, like how Lana was.
Exactly.
And then that's what Bianca tipped Nia to the stiff steps, and then
she got up so fast.
No.
I was like, what the hell? I thought she was gonna do it by count out. Like I thought she was gonna get eliminated by count out, but she got up so fast. Then they just kept fighting outside the ring until, which was crazy. Bianca was on the barricade and Nia was running to her, and then she did like the body drop, like she flung her all the way over the barricade. But unfortunately, she was too late. They both got counted out, which means I was just laughing when
I was like, when the moment they both eliminated, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe she's a sole survivor by just doing nothing. She did something in the beginning, but she did nothing throughout the rest of the match.
So Lana is the sole survivor. Team Raw wins, and
we did predict this.
I know. I was like, imagine if Lana's the only one that survives this match after all she went through with Nia. I was like, wow.
She's just standing there doing nothing as she wins, but just standing there doing nothing because Nia told her to.
Right, exactly. So, so what is Nia gonna tell her tomorrow? Like what is she gonna say?
She can't get mad. They won.
Exactly, they won, and she listened to her. She listened. It's not like she didn't go. She went against her wishes. She listened to her, so she can't get mad at her anymore.
Exactly.
I can't with this. He's hilarious. Oh man, that was crazy.
That was the one a very interesting ending of traditional Survivor Series match.
Oh my god! Literally the most bizarre ending ever. Oh man, I can't. But I guess congratulations. Let's see what happens from here. Let's see what they do with Lana going forward.
And of course, pretty much they dominate the whole pay-per-view.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they got a couple wins here and there, but it was pretty much Raw the whole show.
Yes. So yes. So what we're gonna talk about the last match of the night. So the last match is champion versus champion, the big titles. With Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, and this match, it was good. It was good throughout the whole match until the end.
Okay. So this is my thought. Obviously, it was kind of a shock when Drew actually beat Randy on Raw, but I get why they did it because it would have been Randy versus Roman, which, who cares? I mean, yes, they're both good or whatever, but if you want to do like champion versus champion, heel versus face, like whatever, it had to be Drew. So I don't understand why they even had Drew lose to Randy at Hell in a Cell. They could have just held on. He could have just held on to the title or whatever. Anyway, so the match was good. The ending, I knew. Okay, so earlier in the show, after Jay lost the Survivor Series match, Roman told him to leave, to get out, to leave the arena, and whatever, because he was embarrassed that he lost. So I kind of had a feeling he wasn't gonna listen. So Jay came out, helped Roman.
Well, before he came out,
yeah.
This is the part I got really upset.
Yeah.
Drew did a claim of cake on Roman.
Yeah.
And then Roman, really, when he got hit, he hit the referee.
Right.
The referee got knocked out, which I was like...
Yeah. Which we knew. See, the thing is, okay, so yeah, they kept kicking out of each other's finishers, which was freaking crazy. I don't know, first, Drew kicked out when he got speared to the barricade.
This match was crazy until the end. The end was just, I mean, I know it's predictable, but in my mind, I thought that, Drew was gonna, up the win because,
Okay. I knew that it wasn't gonna end clean because, okay, Drew just became champion, and then Roman, they build him up, obviously, to be this monster dominant. So technically, neither one of them could have lost clean. If we're talking about a clean pin or a clean submission, neither one of them could have lost. So they had to find a way for Drew to for Drew to lose without actually losing, because technically he didn't tap out, he just passed out. So that's their way of making him lose without actually losing, without actually tapping out. So they protected both of them at the same time, if you really think about it, which I guess it had to be this way. But is it my
still favorite? Don't make no sense.
My favorite ending? No, but I guess I knew why they had to do it. They had to make them both look strong. because they're both champions on both shows.
It just got a little ruined a little bit. I know it's predictable, but it just got a little ruined.
Yeah, it had to be this. So after Jay interfered, Roman did his like guillotine submission.
Well, no. Well, Drew kicked. He hit Jay.
Yeah.
And then that's when Roman did the low blow. And then Jay kicked Drew.
Right.
And that's when he did the guillotine.
The guillotine, right? Okay. And then that's when the referee obviously came back in the ring. So Drew passed out. He didn't tap out, so he passed out, which means Roman wins. But technically, Drew doesn't look weak because first he had interference, then there was the low blow. So it doesn't really make him look weak, even though he lost. Mm-hmm. He doesn't come across as weak. So
no, he was strong. Like this,
like
he was kicking out Roman's spear.
Yeah.
He kicked out his Superman punch. He even kicked out when Roman did the small drop on the table.
Yeah,
exactly. He's like
cousins. They must love doing Samoan.
And also, scary part.
What?
Scary part. When Roman speared Drew on the barricade, they almost hit the monitors.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, oh my god, like be careful, guys.
Yeah. And then he kicked out when he threw him back in the ring. It was crazy. It was a crazy match until, the ending. They had to find a way to make it the way it happened. So
yes,
unfortunately, but yeah.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Both of them going forward. Like, who's gonna be their next challengers?
That's a big question. I just hope it's not Randy again.
I heard they may get Randy another shot, but he's gonna lose. And then I heard that Randy may move on to the Fiend. Like, his rivalry with the Fiend is gonna happen. But we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. And we don't know about Roman either.
About Roman, exactly.
But we're not gonna talk about the Rabbit after, because we already know, as it is Undertaker's farewell, and
we can just say that a whole bunch of legends from his past, and a lot of his close friends, even outside of the wrestling ring, came and supported him. They all came out, and then they showed a video package of Undertaker's history. Then Vince came out, introduced Undertaker, and basically Undertaker said that for 30 years he wrestled a lot of people and made them all rest in peace. Now it's his turn to rest in peace. And it was a short speech, but
half hour tribute, but
exactly.
But so overall, so I say, like we said, it was surprisingly really good.
Yeah, it was definitely good. It was definitely one of the better pay-per-views of this year.
Yeah, it was one of the better ones. Not the best one, but
not the best one, but one of the better ones.
Yeah. Only I would say
maybe like 2 matches were okay.
Two matches were okay.
So the United States versus Intercontinental Champion, and then the men's Survivor Series. Yeah. Everything else was good. Obviously, we're not crazy about the ending of the last match, but they had to do. Yeah.
So, but let's just see what happens next, because the next pay-per-view is TLC.
Yes, 4 weeks from today.
5 days before Christmas.
Exactly. So let's see if the women are gonna have another TLC match.
Yeah. Every year they had to.
Yeah.
Tradition.
Yep. But who will it be? Be Sasha, or will it be Asuka? Or will it be the tag team champion? We don't even know. Let's see.
Most likely it will be the tag team champions.
But who would it be? Mandy and Dana? When Mandy comes back from injury?
I mean, I'm not sure how many women. I mean, it could be 6 women, it could be 4. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see. So I'm gonna give it like a little high B+.
Yeah, I would give it a high B+. I would between a B+ and an A-, somewhere in that middle.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna go. Next event is War Games.
Yes, War Games.
War Games. We know it's gonna be crazy with You got Undisputed Era versus I forgot the
I don't even know what his. I'm gonna say Pat's team, whatever his team's name is.
Yeah, and of course you got the women's. You know.
Yes, I'm gonna have the second women's war game.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna
and
be
hopefully
great.
No betrayal like last year. Hopefully, they're all on the same page.
And this could be Dakota's first time being in the War Game. Because remember, she was supposed to be in it, but she betrayed Tegan. So this has to be in the match. So
exactly. So let's see what happens.
So yeah, guys, what do you guys think about Survivor Series? I like it, dislike it, and what's your also favorite moment of the Undertaker since this is his last final ride?
Yes.
You know, back to where he started. You know.
Yep.
And where he started.
Yeah. You know? It's crazy.
Yes. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go. See ya. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.